Hey folks, welcome back to Jerome Bee Farm and Homestead. So it's Halloween here at the Jerome Bee Farm, and we got chainsaws going here in the background, so it's gonna sound like the Red Green Show. So today I'm getting into Hive 27, checking it out. So little background on that. That's it was the huge swarm from 3 years ago, I believe, and it's superseded like in October. So, and that's not a good time to be superseding. So it's been 4 weeks, I think, since I saw the Supercedure cells in there. 3 weeks since I've seen the virgin queen, and I did check on that queen 2 weeks ago. She looked good. She looked like she may have been mated at that time but wasn't laying. So we need to check on 27, see if that queen's going to be laying or not, and if not, we may go ahead and combine them with the Hive 1 that's already been combined once with Hive 6. So it's still pretty weak, but we could do a double screen combine or newspaper. We got lots of options still. We haven't had a frost yet, but I think maybe next week we will be in that 32-degree range. So we'll see, you know, in the mornings when it's cold. But let's get in 27, see what we find. And we got some other single deeps we may check on if we got time. So let's get going. Okay, here's Hive 27, and we got it reduced down pretty good. The entrance looks good. So it's a fairly strong hive. Just need to get in there and see if our queen's laying. Gonna see if I can do this without having to use any smoke. And every time before, seemed like our queen was on Hive 7 right here, or frame 7. We can also check on the food stores here, which they were doing okay. We've got capped here, so capped honey. For this size of hive, I think they're doing all right. Yeah, this one's got some weight to it. Yeah. I did some open feeding a couple different occasions with 2 to 1. And I did that because I don't have any supers left on the hives at all now. And I am selectively feeding a couple of hives with some internal frame feeders, and one of these right here next to me, 2 down, has a top feeder on it. Those hives I'm feeding right now were pretty light, so they need some extra. A little bit of nectar there at the bottom and cap the rest. Yeah. A little bit of pollen there. Maybe we'll see some brood here on this next frame. That'd be awesome. Let's see, this will be frame 6. I don't see any brood. They got mostly nectar in here, so wouldn't expect to see a queen laying there. And I see cap brood here. How about that? So we've got us a laying queen. Let's see if I can spot her here. No. So you can see there, we've got us some capped brood. That means that queen started laying shortly after we seen her a couple weeks ago. So it appears she got out, got mated, and is laying. I'm really surprised. This is not the good time of year to be making new queens, but they seem to have got it done. And mainly pollen here. I have overlooked her. She was on that last frame and I didn't see her. Go one more over. Chances of her being over here are slim to none. Yeah, those next two frames are just a little bit of open nectar. So let's get back over here and see if we can find her. Gosh, she's got to be right here. I am not seeing her. Oh boy. I guess she could have been up on the lid. I didn't look real close there. This here's the frame the brood was on, so that's where I need to be looking. She's probably in that last shot I gave of the brood. Right here is where she ought to be. I'll be darned. Well, these frames are hard to work with. They're it's about 60 degrees right now, and the propolis is really thick. So man, I looked thoroughly through this hive and did not spot that queen. The brood that's in there has to be from a new queen, because it's been way past long enough that any remaining brood from the original queen should be emerged. So that's very odd that I did not spot her. So I guess we'll come back at a later date and recheck it. But man, it looks to me like it's queenless now, so it's really weird. She's not on the front porch. Man, that's the way it goes sometimes. You never know. Yeah, so this is still a candidate for combining onto Hive 1, but if we don't find the queen, it'll just be a newspaper combine. But I'm not going to combine it right now. I want to know for sure what my status is with the queen in here. So yeah, bummer. That's the end of this video. I hope it was helpful to somebody. Probably not, but we'll catch you on the next beekeeping video. And don't forget to subscribe on your way out, please, if you haven't subscribed yet. And give us a thumbs up. Catch you on the next beekeeping video. Y'all take care.